TV is your babysitter, adult and child alike. I don't think it's a good learning tool. I have my master's in computer science. I don't think it's a good learning tool, really. But I did learn something. Leslie Nielsen made an appearance on Murder, She Wrote last night. That was something. I liked that. And then my cat was watching TV. It was kind of funny. It was from the Taft era of television, and Rommel and who I couldn't figure out who it was. It was like Rommel, George Papar, and the eight. It was they were ready to get Mustafa Kamal on the A team. There are the dragging camels and kids through Egypt. Anyway, yeah, I got into it for a minute. Anyway, they were saying in that whole thing, think of yourself as a child. And I go, okay. And they go, do you remember old pictures of yourself when you were young and how they were? And I go, yeah. How you had a big red eye, like there was red eye, and your eyes were really reflective red. And they said, psychologically with the television, that is your very first eye, is your red eye. So children and adult alike, whether you like it or not, it's why stop signs for us drivers as adults are red, because the eye will see red first. And so I'm going, okay, that kind of makes sense. And then they had in, again, it was it was funny, to me at least. I was watching it with my cat, who's probably the same thing. She probably had red um, lenses before she had other lenses behind dark pupils. And so I was watching how, like, the men we were supposed to look at, they had red hats, and then there's red things, and then St. George's cross was red. X marks the spot with a red crosshair, and all this stuff. And it just, I don't like looking at the world in terms of color all the time, but I guess if you're an educator, you're just a human being with a television, and out there in the world reading traffic signals, even like it or not, they said that is scientifically how it works. So I thought that was interesting, and I learned something. So to never resurrect again, pay your earthly debts, and then pay your own death tax before you even die. You're like me, you like, I don't like family. Yeah, how do I avoid coming up out of the laundry system from 300 years looking like a 12-year-old? Um, so how do they never resurrect me again? Well, you don't breed, for one, and then pay your own death tax. Don't leave it to someone else. While you're alive, buy yourself a plot, and then pay your own death tax. After you paid every real earthly debt, you have to own everything you own, and then pay your own death tax. And after that, like, I'm no lawyer, but that in my world, that's still a goal to do while I'm alive. Pay my own death tax. So I'm never coming back. Peace.